Lakers.
I love the music.
To Greensboro.
Now stop.
No, we got H-Town's real hip hop. All new 93.7 The Beat.
I got my new best friend here.
Hey, BFF.
I know. It's an Ashley and Slim show. What's that movie coming out? Queen and Slim?
Turn up.
Turn
Let's do it.
up. Yo, last night we were at Sunday service.
Sunday service.
What'd you think about it?
It was a moment, man. It was amazing. It was a beautiful thing to witness. It was something I never seen before. It was a lot of my favorites in one spot at one time, so it was real special to me. I felt like God lined it up for me, so, I really enjoyed it, man. For one, I've been going to Lakewood before Joel Osteen was preaching, so Lakewood is from the north side. It's from like the Homestead area, you know what I'm saying? So I've been going since his daddy was there. So the haters don't even understand my view of this. Like I seen Joel not want to be a pastor and turn into who he is now. So it's a different type of thing I look at, when I look at them and what they accomplish. And so that's one thing, Secondly, you got Kanye West, somebody who I've been a fan of since Blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Like music, from being a producer to seeing him turn into what he turned into today as a rapper, to making some of my favorite shoes that don't hurt my pinky toe, like I spoke on before this. I even knew Sunday service was coming. Yeah. You see, that's how real it was. I was talking about this before I even knew Sunday service was coming on our interview. You know what I'm saying? So, he like I say, he one of my favorite artists. I love I love what he doing. I love how he did an album, to represent Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful thing. What else? And then choirs, like Lakewood. I love Lakewood, but the singing, I never was into it. Like that's one thing. I like Joe as a preacher. His message changes me as a person. But the music at Lakewood is cool, but it ain't lit like a black church. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can say. So that was everything. That was like the best choir I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? That was Yeezy. In my church, I post Joel Osteen quotes every single day. So you know what I'm saying? All that came together. It was amazing, man. It was to see the youngsters praise God in a whole new different way. You see so many people I probably would have never thought I would see in church. You know what I'm saying? And just to see how diverse the crowd is, it's like so many different shades, different people, weirdos to cool people, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in there having a good time. It was a moment.
Yeah, the whole time me and Slim we're standing up and sitting because we're like, all right, it's a lot standing, dog. And then in a certain song, when we heard certain songs start, we're like, oh, let me get out the phone. Which one was your favorite song he did, or a remix he flipped?
I can't even pick, man.
Everyone likes the Destiny's Child thing.
That
he
was
did,
so dope, and for the done, for Lil Kiki, man. That Houston culture. Like, that's what I'm saying. Look at all this, Joel Osteen, Kanye, and the choir is doing the South Side. It's just a lot, man. It was like I say, man, the haters, they lost out last night, man. They missed the moment, man. If you was a Joel Osteen hater or a Kanye hater and you let that stop you from going last night, you missed something so special, man. And I'm happy you missed it because you're a hater.
What kind of, because I saw you post stuff on your Instagram. What kind of comments you got?
I ain't read all of the comments, but the trolls gonna hate, man. But I thought when Joe came out, he killed it, man. Like what he said, basically what he said was, if he was behind the camera still, nobody wouldn't have nothing to say, man. And that's just what it is. That's what comes with success, because they only hating because of who he is. I never heard, or I don't even understand how you can have this is, what type of decency is it to hate on somebody who going to church?
Yeah.
You feel, that's a positive move. Like, how could you hate on somebody who going to church? How could you hate a dude who trying to make music to praise God? It's like, I don't know, these people is lost, man. It's crazy.
I said it earlier on my show today, when you go to church and you feel like the pastor is preaching just to you, you needed to hear that message. So when Joe came out for them 10 minutes and was talking about when you're successful, you're gonna have more opposition and things are supposed to happen to get you to where you're supposed to be. People are supposed to hate on you. If there were no Judas, there'd be no. Right. All that. I was like, yes, I need to hear that. That's specifically in my life. Yeah.
That's how I feel every time though I go to his church, and that's why I go there. I've been to a lot of churches, and I love a lot of different pastors. But, you know, like I say, as far as my life, like seeing it, really applying it to life, he the one who I feel like, you know, give me the word and the way I can receive it to where I can apply it to my daily life the best, I guess.
I'm telling you, it was a good service. It was a good experience. But it was the most special experience I had going to church. Because one, we went through VIP. Church had VIP. And then two, like, obviously Slim can't hide. How tall are you? So I'm like
6'6".
7 feet tall. So everyone's like, hey, Slim Thug, can I get a picture? I'm like, awkward, dog.
Yeah. It's untraditional. It is untraditional. Joel untraditional and Kanye West, what he doing is untraditional, but it's working. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't with going by rules that's just been set in place forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the new innovative ways to get people praising God or anything. You know, I just ain't with old rules just sticking. You know, I believe in, you know, I think we should be the smartest right now and we should be able to push this world into all kind of, you know, places it ain't never been before. But if you get out of the mind frame, I got to stick to this because this is what we do. This is what we do. You know, I think people get caught in you know what I'm saying, the hole. And I think Kanye West, the reason why I like him so much is because he won't let people keep him in a box. You know, he going to think out the box and do whatever he want to do.
You know, my comment, like I usually don't read the comments, but I had to watch mine and the station's page. And a lot of people old school people were like, they don't need to be doing that type of music in church. And I'm like, why does it matter when you change the lyrics? Like,
exactly.
And kids are like turning up to it. Like, what's the point?
You get more kids involved. You got me listening to a gospel album on a Wednesday. That never happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just think about that. You know, you got kids. You reaching so many other people, and he ain't saying nothing dangerous. Like, why you ain't screaming like this about bad stuff? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's trying to say something positive, why you trying to stop that? When that there happens alone, that makes me question your character. That makes me not want to go to your church you go to. You know what I'm saying? Because you a
Where
hater.
You go?
Why would I go to your church if you a hater? You know what I'm saying? What your preacher teach you to be a hater?
Haters, though.
That ain't cool. At Lakewood, we ain't hating on nobody. We saying go to whatever church you want to go to and do whatever you want to do. If you don't like us, you ain't got to come. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Oh, he made a bankroll. Did we or did we not walk in this place free?
Yeah,
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they say, oh, he just out for the money. I done been to churches where they say, now, borrow something from your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? It was that serious. They did the normal, hey, this is it, pay your tithes, pass the bucket. It was over.
Yeah.
Show was back on. You know what I'm saying? And people just hate on success, man. But that's like me saying, it ain't right. Jay-Z he fill out the whole NRG and I'm just in the club. You know what I'm saying?
It's the what they call it, like the lesser mentality, like that type of thing. Yeah,
that's all it is, man. You know, it's funny though. You know, I know if I go through my comments, there's gonna be a lot of trolling, but and it's a lot of people trying to tell me what to do when I think people need to just focus on their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna listen to no losers. You know, so if you ain't got your life together, why would I listen to you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do that first before you start preaching. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog. Me and Slim.
Words from Pastor Thugger. And I'm going to take over when Joel Osteen check out. Yeah.
Oh, Lakewood. Yeah. He going to come from the pew to the pulpit at that point. Listen, me and Thugger, we about to make we got to get our own podcast moving. Or show. YouTube show.
We got a podcast called The Connect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm open to doing more podcasts for real. Because I think it'll be good to have a woman perspective. I think.
Oh yeah, you don't have any women. That's what's wrong with your podcast now.
Right. We just
you don't have any women, so you're just talking reckless.
It's not hot girl summer in our podcast.
Yeah,
we're not gonna let y'all boss us out the way. We still men. We still running.
Let me come in there like first of all,
make me a sandwich. I don't edit independent. No, wash my clothes. Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
This is Texas. We is not.
Bruh. This is gonna continue off air, but Ashley and Slim, the adventures. I've called all of our moments together the adventures of Ashley and Slim.
Turn up.
It's like a cartoon.
It's been lit.
At this point. But we gonna see you on next Monday.
Let's get it.
The turkey Burns barbecue, the turkey dinner going on, and then we gonna record some more stuff. What else do you have going on, Slim? I always want to give you your.
I'm working on music all the time.
Okay.
You know, we doing the Boss Life construction, Boss Life clothing. you know, stuff like that. But I want to do some new stuff. I don't even know, like, I'm ready to do something new. I feel
You
like
got artists you want to work with?
I want to work with all the artists who got something going on for themselves, who making good music.
You know what I meant to ask you last time, and I thought of later, and I was like, fuck, do you feel like a collective Houston thing, like a Swisher House, could work in 2019? So say, obviously Travis, Megan Maxwell, they're doing their own thing, but do you think like a big group out of Texas, out of Houston, could pop right now?
I think it would. I think that's what's missing, the movement. Back in our come up era, we had DJ Screw on the South Side, SUC, you know, which was monumental out here in the independent game, and we was the Swisher House on the North Side, and you know, those movements made so many people, you know, and that's what it is. It's easier to gather fans when you're sharing fans. If somebody who don't know who I am listening is a fan of Mike Jones, and you know what I'm saying, and we on the song together, and I rap after him, and I sound good as Mike Jones, then I got me a new fan. You know what I'm saying? People be hustling backwards. They want to all be the king by themselves, and that's where they lose a lot of the time. And that's what you seen me do my whole career, was work with whoever. You know, I like. Well, I ain't gonna work with whoever. I don't really like. It got to be something I actually like. You know what I'm saying?
Someone you mess with.
And a lot of guys get mad at me. I ain't really into the dance music. I never been.
What do you mean?
Like I like the little youngsters dance a lot. You know, it's cool. Like I ain't knocking it. Like some of the dances they do, that's cool. You know, I'm just saying like a whole song about dancing and shake your butt and I do this here and I do that there. You know, that type of music. I don't want to do a song like that. But I don't knock y'all. I listen to it. It's in the club. I like watching the girls. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I belong in there. That just
ain't your like.
It ain't my lane. You feel me? Yeah. But outside of that, you know, any youngsters, you know, like if they just rapping, saying anything cool, you know, I'm down with it, or whoever.
So you ain't gonna be on, what's the dance song right now? You ain't gonna be on no Hot Girl Summer. You ain't gonna be on no
really they rapping on that. I ain't really talking about shit, you know, but I just don't feel like, because I'm not a dancer, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't feel like that's what I should be rapping on. But a lot of dudes get mad at me, man, you know, or in the past that happened before.
We gonna get Slim to start dancing on this new podcast.
No, I'm a dance.
What a woman's perspective.
My new smoke I got make me dance. I don't know what it is. It got me happy. I be dancing in the car.
All right, Slim. We're going to think of this new name of our show because now we're best friends forever. And
that is. Best friends forever.
Ashley's best friends forever. There we go. But until then, it's y'all D93.7 The Beat.